Alrighty guys, today we have the Marvel Legends Abomination Build-A-Figure review, or also known as the Captain America Civil War, one of the ways in that. So yeah, we'll get into all these figures, look at their packaging, and just get into it and look at all of them and see the Build-A-Figure at the end. Alrighty, and for Scarlet Witch here, we can see that there's the figure in the Build-A-Figure piece. Then it says Captain America Civil War right here, Scarlet Witch. Marvel Legends series at the top. Captain America's logo. Flip it around on each side. You got the same art from I think would be like the movie sort of. Then there's all the figures in the wave. There's her bio if you want to pause and read that. And there's the figure right there. So yeah. Now let's get the box open. Alrighty, so just gonna open the box on up here. Slide this on out. And then I'll put this back in. But it looks kind of cool with like this sort of like shield display here with like it all like snowy, sort of like scratched up and everything. But yeah, we'll set the box up to the side and get it later. Pop out the Build-A-Figure piece, which we'll set aside for later. The accessories. And the figure. Now let's get into the accessories. And for accessories, other than the Build-A-Figure part here, she only comes with two, which is these sort of power effect hands here, which do look pretty nice. I'm pretty sure you just plug it in like right here, sort of. Yeah, kind of like that, I guess. But yeah, now, I mean, there's not too much going on with accessories, but now we'll get into the detail of this figure. Alrighty, and the head sculpt is pretty okay. I mean, like, the lipstick looks pretty good. The makeup and everything. The eyes look pretty good too. The hair has like a dark brown to it, and then like a lighter brown wash. The red jacket looks good, and then the darker sort of red, like pinkish colors look really good on the arms and on like the like shirt here. The silver painted on the necklace looks good. And then silver on the hands for like rings and stuff look good for the gloves. And then down to the feet here, the black looks pretty good with the boots and everything. So yeah, now we'll get into articulation. Alrighty, so for articulation on this figure, she can't really look that far up, but she can look about that far down. A little bit at zero tilt, kind of. They can rotate. For the back, she can go that far back. And about that far forward. For the arms here, they can go that far up. No butterfly joint, swivels all the way around. Arm can get you about that far up, and then it can swivel side to side. Hand rotates all the way around, side to side swivel on that. Legs kick out that far forward, and pretty far back. Thighs swivel there though. Double knee can get you, well, with the cape here, kind of gets stuck. But it can probably about that far back, I guess. Then, no boot swivel here, even though it kind of does look like it. But yeah, ankle pivots that far down, that far up, and a little bit of rocker. So yeah, now we'll move on to the next figure. Alrighty, and for our next figure, we have Captain America, Secret War Captain America. And as you can see, there's the figure right there in the Build-A-Figure piece. On the side here, the mirror looks really cool with the flag in the back, and it's the same on this side. On the top, same Captain America logo on Scarlet Witch's box. Then you've got the picture of the figure, the wave down there, and there's his bio if you want to pause and read that. And now, we'll get him open. Alright, so we're just gonna cut along the tape here. Then open the box. I slide the figure out here. I don't want to slide out. Let's see. There we go. Same sort of white background, except this one's not as like dirty as the Scarlet Witch's was. Well, take the Build-A-Figure piece out, the shield accessory here, and Captain America. Now we'll get into his accessories. Alrighty, and for accessories, Captain America comes with these set of gripping hands, which are the only other hands he has, other than, well, keep him standing there. This sort of swooshing effect here, but the paint looks nice. It is articulated as well. And then the shield does pop off here. It's just like pegged into the bottom. I like how it like starts like sort of going straight to the color of the shield. But the shield does feel kind of small. I don't know if that's just me. Well, if we plug that in, I don't know. I guess it's kind of right. But this is the only, other than the Gamer vs. Captain America, which his shield is a little bit bigger. But we'll get more into that on comparisons. But the silver looks nice, the blue, and the red also looks good. And you can swap it to like the peg, so it's like carrying it like that. So yeah, now we'll get into the detail of Captain America. Alrighty, and for the detail on this figure, the head sculpt looks really nice. The silver on the ear, like sort of the wing pieces, looks good. There's a little bit of like skin tone, like paint splotch right there. Other than that, the face sculpt looks really nice. And the eyes look good too, the red, the white paint. The silver here on the star. And then also this tiny one on the back looks good. The belt looks really nice. Even it's got like some sort of darker black, sort of silverish wash to it. The gray looks pretty good. Silver on the hands looks nice. The sculpting looks pretty cool as well. And then the knee pad sort of armor looks even cooler. Like, even cooler. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point, but yeah. And then the red and the dark blue looks really nice as well. So yeah, now we'll get into his articulation. And for Captain America here, he can look pretty far up, pretty far down, a little bit of tilt, swivels all the way around. Arm can get you about that far up, no butterfly, swivels all the way around, bicep swivel. Double elbow can get you, I don't think that's as far as it can go. Probably about that far, yeah, because it just sort of stops there. And then no glove swivel, side to side hinge on the wrist, rotates all the way around. That did not sound good, but you can go about that far back and about that far forward. Don't want to break this guy, but yeah. Then swivels, but the belt sort of stops it a little bit. The leg will kick out that far out, that far forward, and not too far back. Thigh swivel as well though. Double knee can get you that far back. Then ankle pivot goes that far down, that far up, and a little bit of rocker. And boot swivel. Swivel all the way around. So yeah, now we'll get into the next figure. And for Captain America, the only other one I have is this Gamerverse one. And like I said, the shields are just different sizes, which is what kind of threw me off. But yeah, other than that, I mean, they look around the same height, which I guess is pretty good. Alrighty, and the next figure on our list is Captain Britain. And for this packaging, you can see the character here. It says Marvel Energized Emissaries, I guess. I think that's what that says. And for this, on the box here, you can see on the left side, there's Captain Britain. Nothing on the top, but if we flip over to the right, you see Wonder Man. Because on the back, that has them like displayed here. I don't really like that because if you want to look up the figure sometimes, there's like this down here and it doesn't say the name of the figure. You have to look on the back. But here's his bio in this top corner if you want to pause and read that. As like you could see before, the figure's on the wave, and we'll get them on open. Alrighty, we're gonna do the same thing we've done for the other figures. Cut the tape, open this on up. Then we'll slide the box on out. Put the box over to the side. Take this out. He's got the same white logo in the back as well. I'm pretty sure they're all gonna have that, but I'll check. Pop the other arm out here. Then pop out Captain Britain. And because he has no accessories, we'll get straight into his detail. Alrighty, and for the detail on the figure, the helmet looks really nice. The black and the white eyes look good. The like sort of like chromish blue paint all over the figure's body looks pretty good. The helmet, like the head sculpt, I think is amazing. Then the body here looks pretty good, like I said, with the blue metallic paint here, the white going, sort of making like the British, is it British, England? One of those flags, United Kingdom, I'm not really sure. And then on these shoulders here, there's the like this black sort of diamond here with like this gold lion like logo in it, which looks pretty nice. Then the light blue to dark blue looks pretty good. This sort of wrap around the fingers looks nice. Then this like, I don't know, cube design, sort of like Spider-Man here on his wrist looks really cool. The belt looks nice here with the gold and then the black belt. And then like sort of like pegs on each side. And then down to the legs here, like I said, the chrome blue looks nice. The painted gold straps or belt buckles look nice. I don't know if these straps are supposed to be a different color, but I don't know. Over that, this figure looks pretty nice. Now we'll get into his articulation. And for Captain Britain here, he can look about that far up, that far down. Not too much tilt. Swivels all the way around. Arm will get you about that far up. No bicep swivel, or not bicep swivel, butterfly joint. Rotates, arm rotates all the way around. Bicep swivel. Double elbow can get you about that far up. Wrist rotation, side to side there. He can get you about that far back, which is pretty far. And about that far forward. I think I'm going to heat some of these figures up and get them a little loose, because I'm not a big fan of this sort of ratcheting noise. Waist can rotate all the way around if you just like slide up the belt. Wow, I can't say my words that right. And then leg kicks out that far forward, and not too far back. There is thigh swivel. As you can see, there's the cut, but the joints are really tight right now. So like I said, I'm gonna heat them up. Leg can get, double knee can get you that far. No, boot swivel, swivels all the way around. Ankle pivot can get you, let me see, about that far back, not too far forward, and a bit of rocker. So yeah, now we'll move on to our next figure. And for comparisons, here is Captain Britain next to another UK superhero, which is Union Jack. And yeah, I mean, obviously the colors are a little different between each two, but they still look pretty nice. And our next figure of the wave is Eel here. Looks pretty good in the packaging. See the Abomination body. Captain America Marvel's Eel. This got the same mural art on each side. Looks pretty nice. Captain America logo on top. Back here, there's the figure. And there's the bio. And the wave, like we've seen on the past other boxes. So, we'll open them up now. So for Eel here, we'll just cut the tape like we've done for the other boxes already. Same old process, nothing we're not used to. Oh, I guess missed it. Oops. Where's the tape at? There we go. Guess the tape didn't cut, or I didn't cut it. Oh, there we go. Alright. Gotta open the box if it wants to open. Slide the figure on out. Same background. Then if we pop out the Build-A-Figure piece here, which is pretty heavy here. But yeah, we'll set that off to the side there. Pop out the accessories, which we haven't got for a little while. And pop the figure on out. Now, we'll take a look at his accessories. Alrighty, and for Eel here, in the package he comes with these electrified hands, which look really nice, because on this side, you got the purple, but they're translucent on the inside with the yellow, and then the electricity effects look really nice. Then he also comes with two swappable purple fist hands, which look really nice. So, now, we'll just get into his detail. And for the Eel here, his face looks really nice here. The gold eyes match the electrified hands, and then the chromish purple paint all around the body looks really nice. The blue looks cool, looks pretty nice next to like all the body and everything. And then the like sort of like lightning bolt here, and then it sort of splits off, and then there's more sort of lightning like strikes and like zigzag stripes everywhere, like triangles sticking out. And on the back here looks really nice too. So yeah, now we'll get into his articulation. And I know this review's kind of going pretty fast. I mean, I am a bit tired from today, so sorry if this video is a little less quality as it usually are. But yeah, he can look about that far up, that far down, a little bit of tilt, head swivels all the way around. Arm can get about that far up, which I don't believe is true. Like I said, some of these figures are, yeah, they are an older wave too, so it's a little tight there. But yeah, arm swivels all the way around, bicep swivel, double elbow can get you pretty far back, sort of. Side to side swivel, rotates all the way around on the wrist there. Back can, no back. There's like 0 back, but he can ab crunch pretty good. Waist swivels all the way around. Leg kicks forward, back, out, thigh rotation. Double knee can get you about that far back. And boot swivel here, which is kind of weird on this figure. Like, there's a hinge right there, yeah. And then ankle, that far up, that far out. And a little bit of rocker. So yeah, I will do all the scaling at the end. So now we'll move on to our next figure. And for comparisons with Eel, here he is next to another Serpent Society member, Rock Python. And yeah, they look pretty good next to each other. At least that's 2 members of a team. I just need, I feel like 3, 4 more. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'll just have to look it up. But yeah, they look pretty good next to each other, and they'll definitely be standing next to each other on my shelf. Alrighty, and our next figure is Wonder Man, which looks pretty nice. Here you can see him right there. Got the name Energized Missionaries. Like I said, same like Captain Britain here. Got the picture of him on this side, then Wonder Man on that side. Same back as the Captain Britain box, same bio, and same wave image at the bottom. So yeah, we'll open them on up. Alrighty, so we're just gonna cut the tape on this side like we have been doing. Alright, okay, so I guess I just keep on missing at this point, huh? Yep, hopefully we got this time. We sort of did. Half of it? Did we get half of it? I guess so, huh? Guess we're just have to, oh, it's different because I'm used to cutting it this way, but now I just have to get in like that. And yeah, I am damaging the box, but I mean, I probably won't keep all the boxes. Like, I probably won't have enough room for them, and I don't really, like, some boxes are cool, but some of them I don't really need. So I'll pop the tray out. Same back image like we've been seeing. Pop the leg on out. And the accessories. Pop hands. Now we'll take a look at the accessories. Alrighty, for Wonder Man here, he does come with, in the package, he came with his, like, energized, sort of powerful purple left hand. And he has the sort of gripping, non-powered right hand, which he does have swappables for both, which look pretty good. And he says these sort of, purple power effects here that look pretty nice. It's like the same reuse mold that like every power character has. So yeah, put this on this hand, and you get like the energized power, which in the end, at the video, I'll like compare all these figures and stuff, and I really want to put this on Magneto and see how that's gonna look. So yeah, now we'll just stay here and we'll look at his detail. And for his eyes here, they are pretty bloodshot red. The hair looks pretty good. Face sculpt's nice. And then he's got the sort of painted on red here. These like sculpted on, I believe. Yeah, they're not like an overlay. So, but you got sculpted on gauntlets. The logo here on the chest looks really nice. On the back as well. Legs look good. And then the boots, sort of just all like painted on red stuff. But yeah, now we'll get into his articulation. Alrighty, for Wonder Man here, he can look about that far up, that far down, a little bit of rocker. Head swivels all the way around. Arm can get you about that far up. No butterfly joint there. Bicep swivel. Double elbow. Let's see here. Double elbow is going to get you about that far. Wrist rotates all the way around. Side to side hinge. Back about that far. ab crunch about that far forward. Waist swivels all the way around. Yeah. Some of these figures are a little ratchety, which is kind of concerning me, but like I said, they're old, and I assume for them to be like this because they've probably been sitting in some, like I got this off of eBay, so they probably were just like sitting in something. But yeah, well, I'm going to heat them up later, but yeah. Leg can kick out way not far, that far forward, and basically zero back. Thigh swivel, double knee can get you that far back. Boot swivel, ankle pivot can go that far down, that far forward, and a bit of rocker. So yeah, now we'll move on to the last figure in the wave. Whoops, didn't mean to tilt that. Now, like I said I want to do, this is the Age of Apocalypse Magneto. So I wanted to put like his effects on Power Man here, which look, I mean, they look kind of good, yeah. And then for Magneto here, if I just put Power Man, or yeah, Wonder Man, sorry. Yeah, that kind of works. I mean, probably could take the hand off, and here, we'll try it this way. Yeah, like that. I mean, yep, it kind of works. I mean, I could see how you could try and fit that. So yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. And the last figure is Marvel Legends Iron Skull, which looks pretty good. You can see him right there. It says at the bottom, Captain America. Got the picture on the side, the same logo at the top. Same on this side. There's the figure right there. And there's his bio if you want to pause and read that. And now, we'll open him on up. Alrighty, so we'll just have to cut the tape there. Just now, finally, the last figure. I get it right. But yeah, take that out. Slide this on open. Put the box down there. Take the tray out. Same picture. I guess I should just say that for all of them, huh? Pop the last Build-A-Figure piece out. The accessory, and the figure. Now, we'll get into the one accessory. Alrighty, for accessories, this figure only goes with one, which is this helmeted look for the Iron Skull armor, which looks incredible. The eyes look nice, the helmet sculpt looks really good, the paint everywhere, just looks all really nice. And then, you got the Hydra-like tentacles here all around the helmet, which makes it even better. Then he comes with this one head sculpt here, which I'll review on the detail. One thing I'm mad about is he only comes with two hands. This open-fisted one, or opened one, and the fisted one. But yeah, we'll get into the detail. So yeah, this head sculpt is ultra painted. Like, it's red and it's got black wash all over it, which makes it look even nice. The skull look looks really good. The eyes, the blue looks really nice. And then this is an old body because it has the ball jointed hips, but it's still okay. The skull logo in the middle looks really nice. The red line work throughout the body looks good. And then, of course, all the tech pieces from Iron Man's armor looks really good. So yeah, now we'll get into the articulation of this figure. Alrighty, for red or Iron Skull here, he can look about that far up, that far down, a little bit of tilt. Head swivels all the way around. Arm can get you, let's see here, that far up. No butterfly joint. Side to side there. This arm cannot rotate all the way around because of the shoulder pad here. But yeah, double elbow gets you all the way back. Rotation at the wrist. Side to side hinge there. You can go about that far back, that far forward. And as a ball joint, she can hula hoop, which he doesn't hula hoop really good, but he still can. Leg kicks out pretty far out, about that far forward, not too far back. Rotation here at the thigh, double knee, almost gets you all the way back, and ankle pivot, can get that far down, that far up, and a bit of rocker. So yeah, now we'll move on to the Build-A-Figure. Alrighty, for comparisons here, whoops. These are both Iron Man bodies, but they're obvious. I don't believe they're the same one because they both look a little different. But yeah, here they are, And, I mean, they look good. Red Skull's a little shorter, though. And, yeah. There's Red Skull's scaling. Like, I didn't know who else to scale Iron Skull with other than an Iron Man armor. Which, if we just, like, sort of straighten his back, yeah, he's still kind of short compared to him. Alrighty, so now we're on to the assembly part of this figure. So we'll just take each leg, pop it on there. Wait, did I do it right? Yeah. Okay. Pop the other leg on here. Oh, this other one fell off. Pop that leg on. Then we'll pop on the arm. I have to put this behind the camera. There's the creaky chair again. Alright. Arm number 2. Well, that was arm number 1. This is arm number 2. Oh. The arms are a lot harder than the legs on this figure, which is really weird. Usually it's the legs that are the hardest. And obviously, the last piece here, the head. So yeah. Time to review this figure. Alrighty, so for the detail on this figure here, you can see the wash. And on the face here, there's like sort of this lightish green that's also on the inside of the hands, bottom of the feet. Like the scaling work, or like the scales on the back, it's sort of like a dark green here. And then like a dark green to a sort of lighter dark green, and then the lime green. And then yeah, the scales on the feet, they look good. The armor parts, it feels good. Also all the ridges and everything. Then the face sculpt here looks really good with all the teeth and the white eyes and the mouth and everything. And then the fingernails are also painted, which is also pretty good. So yeah, now we'll get in to the articulation. So for Abomination here, whoops, gotta pop that back on there. Can look that far up, that far down. Bit of rocker, rotates all the way around. Arm goes about that far up. No rotation there, or no butterfly. Arm rotates all the way around. Bicep swivel, single jointed elbow can get you about that far. Wrist rotates, side to side hinge. Then the chest can make you go back that far forward for ab crunch. Waist rotates all the way around. Ball hip here, which will go out that far out. Well, guess I made it go too far forward. About that far forward, that far back. Then double knee here. Oh, wait, no, just a single jointed knee. This one keeps on falling. This one's a lot more loose than the other one is. But yeah, goes that far back. We just put that back. Ankle pivots that far down, that far forward, and has a bit of rocker to it. So yeah, now we'll do some comparisons with this guy. Alright, so for comparisons, here he is next to the Marvel Legends Grey Hulk, and here he is next to the Gamerverse Abomination. As you can see, the height differences is very, very noticeable. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to switch this head onto there and see what that looks like. I'm doing this because the canon appearance of or the more known comic appearance is Abomination with the finned head. Because I know they did that in She-Hulk too. And I just wanted to see what that'd look like. And yeah, looks pretty not too good. So yeah, don't recommend trying this. I mean, because the head, it fits on the peg, but it just looks weird. So I'm gonna see what this head sculpt looks on this one. Yeah, this one doesn't really fit. It's gonna look like that. If Hasbro will give us an updated comic appearance Abomination and maybe put the finned head on this Gamerverse body, maybe that'd be good, because Abomination is one of my favorite Hulk villains of all time. He's one of my favorite characters of all time too. He's probably my top 10 just because that Hulk movie, where he fights Abomination, is one of my favorites. So yeah. Now we'll go into my final thoughts. Alrighty, so overall, I'm going to give this wave a solid 7 out of 10. Now, there's some figures I like Eel, this Captain America, and Wonder Man. And then, I'm just not a fan of the Scarlet Witch one because I don't really collect movie figures. But I might keep her for like an Infinity War display. The Build-A-Figure Abomination is pretty okay. I mean, it was not even good for its time, I don't think. But, I mean, he probably was. But as of right now, I would like to see an updated body. Like I said, maybe like a Gamerverse one with the finned head. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I will try to put more voting stuff up. I'm going to try to do like a bigger one. And then yeah, hope you guys like this video. This will be the first wave that you guys have voted for me to review. And yeah, if you guys want to see anything else, comment it down below. Like, subscribe, share, and Toy Soldier Reviews out.